What's up, YouTube? YGOPunk1 here, the most okayest player on YouTube, and I'm bringing you a Salamangreat deck list. Now, the one that's up on screen is honestly wrong, because I'm not playing it in this way anymore. Pretty much in mine, I have 3 Foxies, 1 Gazelle, 3 Spinny, 2 Jacks, 1 Falco, and 1 Fowl. That is basically the ratio I've been running since I've started the deck. But I keep going back and forth between adding Mole and taking Mole out. So, yeah, when I took the screenshot for the video, yeah. But I added 3 copies of Parallel Exceed. This is honestly to help with some of the link plays, but also to help me get into my Trap Trick Rafflesia, because we do run the Gravedigger's Trap Hole, and it's just a great card to get in your opening hand to stop Nibiru. 2 copies of Lady Debug and 1 of Buffalo. Reason why I run 2 of Lady Debug is because the third one is kind of dead, but the first one's always an Ash Eater. Flame Buffalo, on the other hand, is more to help out with chain blocking. That's why I have it. We also run 3 Ash Blossoms and Joy Springs and 2 Prohibit Snakes. The reason why I run 3 Ash is for obvious reasons. It's a fire. It is recurable, which is what this deck does. It has recursion out the wazoo. And then I run 2 Prohibit Snakes because this deck does not make that big of monsters, at least not my variant. So I want outs to just about anything I can think of. Alright, so now we play 1 copy of Sanctuary, because that's all you really need to play, and that's all you really want to play. And you can only play 1 circle because Konami hates Salamangreat players. Obvious, like, they hate the Salamangreat players when it comes to Gazelle. We also play, well, now I only play 2 copies of Salamangreat Will. Mainly because I wanted to try that out, since I do kind of use it as a way to recur my pieces and link climb further, or if they break my board, I can make a Pyro Phoenix, because Pyro Phoenix is my primary OTK enabler when it comes to my deck. I'm sorry I cannot get access code Talker, but I do run at least the transcode update jammer package, which I'm only playing 1 transcode and 3 Baylinks now. I went ahead and went for the standard ratio because I saw where 3 Baylinks would come in handy. But instead of that 3rd Will of the Salamangreat, I now play a Foolish Burial and 1 Monster Reborn. Now, I do play the 3 Signet Mining. And that is because Signet Mining is a great card. It's a searcher as well as an extender for this deck, and that is what's just simply awesome to me. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to my trap cards. I do play 2 and 2 of the Salamangreat traps. The reason why is because, 1, I do not do desires because I have horrible luck with desires. Every time I use desires, I would literally lose all my resource pieces. So I just run 2 of 2 because if I see 1 in my opening hand, then I know what I'm sending with the other. And on top of that, I just like them because they stun my opponent. So I can stun them out during their turn. When it comes back to me, I can go for my transcode update jammer or my Pyro Phoenix to break their board. We also play 3 Infinite Impermanents. Yes, that is the most expensive card in this deck. Second most expensive is the Gravedigger's Trap Hole. Impermanents sitting at about 30. I got mine when they were sitting about 15 to 20 bucks. Whenever Dual Overload was just coming out, and then I had to order the Gravedigger's Trap Hole when they were like, I think 12 bucks from Eternity Code. So to the extra deck, again, I play 3 Baylinks, 3 Sunlight Wolf, 2 Heat Leos. Those are the standard. And I guess you kind of say update jammer and transcode are standard as well. I also play the not so standard Pyro Phoenix. Now, I've seen some lists play Pyro Phoenix, some lists don't play Pyro Phoenix, but I like playing Pyro Phoenix. He's an easy OTK enabler, and that's why I play him. Now, as far as the rank 4 exceeds, I play one Babushka. That's honestly in case I know for a fact my opponent does not have a hand trap, and I can just stun them with him. One Rafflesia because Nibiru is a thing that really hates Salamangreat, and it's great to stop Nibiru and burn your opponent for 2,000 damage. And I play one Light Dragon at Igni Stir. That is to essentially its removal and its recursion, because this card does allow you to recur link monsters. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The reason why the list on here looks so different from my from what I just said is because honestly when I took the picture I was just too lazy to retake the picture. So the next video I do of Salamangreats will have it. I was going to do Orchist again, but honestly I still need to practice with a few more of the pieces that are coming in the mail for me, because I like to use cards that I have or that I'm getting, and I don't know exactly how I'm going to practice with them. So we're going to go ahead and go first. So, ooh, this is, see, now this is what I was talking about. This is what I like to see. I want to see at least one Rage, but I also have me an Impermanence, Rage, and my Foolish Burial, which is great, because I can honestly, I think the correct play would be start off with the Lady Debug. We're going to activate the effect at Debug. Do they have a response to it? Do you have the response? Do you have the Ash Blossom? Oh, Effect Veiler. So we just ate an Effect Veiler, which is what Debug is. A Debug is just a hand trap eater. Like, that's literally all I'm going to say about that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and activate Foolish Burial. No, we're not activating that. But we will go ahead and send to the grave. Spinny? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and send Spinny to the graveyard, because now I could go ahead and link up into my Baylinks. This is probably not the best play, but I'm going to go ahead and activate the Baylinks. No, because they do not have anything. We're going to go ahead and snag the Sanctuary, which the only thing that makes the Sanctuary good is the fact that it just honestly it just helps you reincarnate Link Summon. That's pretty much all that does. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into our Sunlight Wolf. You have to excuse me if this is bad or poor playing, because honestly, I ain't played this deck in a while. Now we're going to go ahead and pass the turn back to them. I reincarnated my Sunlight Wolf because with this I can target my Sunlight Wolf and get rid of 2 cards on their field. 2 monsters, I do believe. And I have an infinite impermanence to try to stop any of their monster effects. Yes. You can return 1 other Altergeist. Yes, actually. Alright, we win against Altergeist. What do you know? Alright, dual ended. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this real fast. Flash this up on screen. Let's see, decks. Maybe it will. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and adjust that real fast. Now you can see what my actual list is. Do not pay attention to the side. The side cards down here, those are just there for my own laziness. Because, honestly, sometimes I just don't feel like looking for cards. And I just throw them down there whenever I'm like, okay, in between certain things. So we won game 1 against Altergeist. Didn't even realize it was Altergeist. Thank goodness we drew into the other card, the Rage, because that's the kind of stuff that helps us out. Alright, we're going to go ahead and move to game 2. Let's see what we're going up against. They win the rock, paper, scissors challenge. Of course, they're going to give us, they're going to give us second. I mean, most decks do that. Okay, yeah, we are going to go ahead and perm that. We might as well, right? I mean, why not? I'd rather stop the blue boy. I just know Blue Boy is not fun, and I'm probably going up against Pendulums. Mm-hmm. Well, you know I was correct. I'm going up against Pendulum, which I don't have much to stop Pendulum. Hmm. The one thing I don't like about EDO Pro here is they don't show me what has counters and how many counters does what have. If anybody could tell me how I could view that, please do in the comments below. So we're probably going to take ourselves a L, I would think, because yeah, I did not really open the best. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What's this? Okay, each time a spell card is activated, place 2 counters on this. When your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can remove 2 spell counters from your field, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. I don't know how many are on board, so I'm just going to jump straight into this. Yeah, actually, because again, I don't know how many are actually on the board itself. So I can't really say too much about any of this. Alright, we're going to go ahead and say, oh, I can go into him. I could go into a Babushka, but I don't want to go into the Babushka because the Babushka won't be good for right now. We're going to go ahead and just say Baskushk. Because I can chain block. Yes, I want to chain block using this. Now they have to decide, are they going to just negate this or are they not? Let's see. No, yeah, that's just a once per turn effect. And it don't really matter because even if they negate this effect, it does not matter to me because I can still babushka them. Like, see right here, I can always go into a... No, I can't go into a Pyro Phoenix. But I can go into the update transcode talker, but I think... The play that I want to do here is risky. Risque. So what we are going to do is... We're going to say a Shabuski. Shabuski. And Shabuski. Say hello to Babushka. Now I just turned around and locked them out of a lot of their stuff. See now, view. What do you do again? I can't. Again, it's been so long since I played this. You can target one Salamangreat monster in your graveyard, except Salamangreat Jaguar. Shuffle that card back into your deck. Okay, we are going to go ahead and we are going to special summon Sunlight Wolf. Activate the effect of Jaguar. Shuffle back in the foul. Because why the heck not? What do I have in grave? I don't think I have anything really worth recurring because I want to keep a lot of this stuff. But what I do want to do is I want to special summon my Heat Leo. Yes, I'll activate the effect of Heat Leo. No, wait, I needed to bounce that back. My bad. That was my stupid. So we're going to go into the battle phase, and we are just going to go ahead and attack this. No. And I'll win. What do you know? We're going to cancel that. Nah, sorry, bro. Alright. Now let's see if we can. Now let's see if we're going to wait a long time for game 3. Here. Alright, now we are all the way over here in game 3. I had to do my math in my head. You do math in your head. I don't. Well, wait, what? I suck at math. Oh, Kali, we are going to go ahead and start off by normal summoning the Jaguar. With that, we will now special summon our Balinks. Trigger the effect of Balinks, but now we can chain block. And this is one of the things I love about this deck is It's honestly feels fair. If you win with this deck, you feel like you won fairly. Yeah, we'll go ahead and send the I'm gonna have to say we'll say the roar for now, because honestly I do not know what would be the better play to do. So we're gonna go ahead and summon out our Sunlight Wolf, activate our Sanctuary, activate our Jack Jaguar in the graveyard, shuffle back in the Balinks so we can special this back out. Yes, we're going to trigger the effect of Sunlight Wolf. Do you have a response, sir? Okay, we're going to get back our Gazelle. Woo! Whoosh! So what we are actually going to do now is kind of risky because I need a Balinks Engrave, I feel. I'm going to go ahead and link this away into the Balinks. Are you on the Nibiru? Well, you know what? I don't care if you are on the Nibiru because now we're going to go into... Oh, no, I don't run 3 anymore. Yeah, we'll go ahead and special summon our... We'll just, special summon using Sanctuary to summon this. No, but we will activate. Something tells me he has Nibiru. I will go ahead and activate his effect, snagging our roar. So now I'm going to set 1, set 2. And I guess we'll just end turn. I should... Honestly, I probably was not thinking about that too well. Yep. Hey, look, it's the most consistent inboard. But I am not as worried about it because I do still have an Ash in hand and an Imperm on field. My traps are not completely dead. So now you can target one card you control. You're not special summon monsters or this next. So destroy that card. And if you do, special summon this card from your hand. This card on the field is destroyed. No. Yes. No. Honestly, Unchained is pretty surprisingly good. I know very little about it, but I've played against him several times. So yeah, this is okay. I'm not too... Okay. Infinite Impermanence, you. Oh, Dragon Monster. Okay, whatever. We shall start off with this. The Balinks. Yes. Activate this. No, because now my... And we win! Alright. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this video. Honestly, I really love this deck. I came into it after Mirage Stalio got hit. Mainly because I found it was a budget deck. And honestly, I could not have built this deck without the help of some people I know. Honestly, it was my birthday and I got some birthday money and I used the majority of that money. It was like literally $24 or something like that. I can't remember how much it was, but I spent it on making this deck and I ended up building it up from how I originally had it into what you see now. Like I said, what's on screen is not exactly completely accurate. I showed it in the earlier in the video. Eventually I will have the picture to reflect this, but it is just a fun deck to play. And I highly recommend getting 3 copies of Soul Burner so you can build your own budget Salamangreat deck. Alright guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there with all the craziness. Goodbye!